Very, very clean, late model, low mile Coachmen Concord just came in here at Haywood RV of Coldwater, Michigan. It's a 300 TS, roughly 30-foot-ish triple slide. This is Coachmen's somewhat Euro-styled motorhome. It kind of sat there as like the Coachmen counterpart to the Jayco Melbourne from years past. That has if you look at it straight on, you can see how the body has like a curvature to it, almost like a bullet shape going down the road. You know, it doesn't really help much with like wind resistance. It's just mostly a cosmetic thing. It does look pretty cool, but you know, this is clean, guys, and this is really well equipped. I mean, full body paint package. It has the side view cameras. When you hit your turn signal, the little monitor in the dashboard kicks over to show you what's over here. That's what these are right here. If you flip on your left turn signal, this camera's going to kick on, and I don't know if we can see it from here. There's that little screen in the middle of the dashboard that will show you what's over here, so you can see kind of like, you know, around your blind spot in that respect. We do have a generator on board, so we are going to be good to take this thing anywhere, anytime. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, the question is, well, if it's late model and so clean, why are the previous owners getting rid of it? They found out they just weren't using it like they thought they were going to, and it didn't make any sense to them to have it just sitting there. They may go down into something like a smaller camper, so they can take a couple casual trips, but you know, they were taking it out casual use camping a couple times and thought, man, this is just way overkill for what we're doing. But I tell you, this thing is just sparkling clean, guys. If there's a you know, if you're looking to do some traveling and whatnot, this is a very nice coach. You're going to get basically a brand new coach at a used price tag. It does have a tow package on it. Should be rated for at least 5,000 pounds. So if you want to put a little you know, boat behind it or enclosed trailer or something like that, you're ace to do stuff like that. This does have an outdoor entertainment center here. You see you've got about a 32-inch HD TV sitting here next to a real sharp looking Jensen sound system. And Jensen is slick in that it's made for the RV industry, so it's made to stay outside like this. It's made to get hot and cold and bounce down the road. We also do have a power patio awning, which not all of these Euro body styled coaches had. Your tires, you couldn't ask for better tires. There is no weathering on here. The tread's still all but brand new. Another cool thing is Coachmen's been doing this for a while. They use Azdel in their walls. Under the fiberglass skin, instead of a sheet of Luan, they use Azdel. And what that is it's like 90% recycled pop bottles. And the cool thing there is it's lighter, it has better R factors, and it's like waterproof, mold-proof, mildew-proof. You know, there's no wood in the sidewalls basically. So here in the living room, we have two slides across from one another. Now it gives you a nice big living space. Now notice I even have all these drawers open so you can see all the storage, but you still have lots of walking space. But even when the slides are in, you still have a nice little hallway here in the middle, so you can maneuver through the cabin and like get back to the bathroom or something like that if you're going down the road. You have nice solid surface style countertops with a stainless undermounted sink, and I like how that sink's a little bit bigger, so you can actually put big stuff in there. And the inclusion of a mirror right here was a smart touch. It gives it that bigger open feel that you really want. This slide over here, we have the other half of the kitchen. Now they did a really slick thing here. Where you would expect to see an oven, they put the microwave so that it looks and feels very natural and organic. And this is something I've seen done also in toy haulers, and I really like it, because instead of having the microwave up high where you're going to increase the chance of like spilling something on you, because you know your hands aren't made to carry a hot bowl of soup up here, but down here it makes sense, you know. So that's something I always enjoy seeing. And then just the smart little touch, like a little backsplash right here, you can easily slide out and clean. That I think was a really good idea. Sofa can fold down into a sleeper, as can the dinette. All of your cabinet doors here have their own little struts to hold them open, which is nice, so you don't got to juggle this thing open with your head. You also have very good lighting in here. This is all LED lighting. The fans here, you see, we're using the bigger fans, not the smaller fans, so you can get some superior airflow, because you're not going to want to run the AC all the time. Now, we have two tractors cruising around right outside of this coach right now, and I bet you're barely hearing any of it, if any. And part of the reason of that is this soft touch ceiling liner. It deadens the sound and it helps enhance the R factor of the ceiling a little bit. The other thing I like about it, more so on older coaches, but like if there had been a leak around this skylight, this stuff stains and you cannot fix it. Well, you can tell that these folks took care of their coach. So I know that this thing has never had any sort of roof problems. Now the skylight up here can really let in a lot of ambient light, which is really nice if you are off the beaten path and you don't want to run the generator full time. You know, you can get a lot of extra light in here, but you can slide that shut so you don't feel like an ant, you know, under the microscope or the magnifying glass. Your dinette here has a Dream dinette system. You notice that there's no dinette legs sticking down for you to smash your legs into. There's just a little quick release. You can push it down with one hand and put it into a sleeping position. The dinette storage also, I mean, those even pull out further, but you see how easy it is to get to the storage under the booth. You don't have to like take the cushions off and disassemble everything. All of your windows also have 2-section day and night shades so that you get good privacy. And I love all the windows right here, because this is the side of the coach where your campsite's located. This is your camping side. So having windows here that you can look around is nice, because you can keep an eye on who's on your campsite, whether it's somebody you know or maybe somebody you don't. Rather than an overhead bunk, this has the overhead entertainment center. So this is really designed to be a couple's cruiser, and just really sharp. I mean, just all of the curvature and the radius in here, everything just kind of wraps around you like a blanket in this thing. Makes you feel nice and cozy. And you know, there's nothing like mist. Like they even have this wall here padded and dressed. You know, they didn't leave anything just raw. Everything is very, very well thought out and accomplished in here. Moving up front, you do have power heated side mirrors. So if you are leaving in the morning, it's a little frosty, these are heated mirrors. Remember that we do have those side mount cameras. So this thing here pretty much does everything. It's going to be your stereo. It's going to be your you know, camera system. It pretty much does everything essentially. And with a generator on this, you also have an emergency start. If for some reason the coach battery goes dead, they can kind of steal from one another in an emergency situation like that. And you won't need to bring along extra electronics because it's all pretty much built in right here. You want to do a satellite kit or something like that, they do leave you space for hookups to do those things. Give you just a quick wraparound view looking the other way before we move back into the coach. Very nice. Very traditional motorhome refrigerator, middle shower type setup. That's not uncommon. The bath area. I tend to forget bathrooms on motorhomes a lot. There's not a lot to see here, but just to give you the quick tour of it, I do like that stainless sink right there. Wow, that's a big linen cabinet for a coach this size. You know, you can actually stuff a lot of towels up in here. That's a nice surprise to find there. Moving on. Rear bedroom slide. So we've got our queen bed in the slide back here. Big window, and actually there's so much light coming in through this window, it's sort of washing the camera out right now, so my apologies, but the benefit here is we actually have a window with lots of light. And once again, everywhere they could put a good chunk of storage, they did. This whole wall is nothing but storage. You have his and hers wardrobes, or hers and hers and hers and hers and... Yeah, he can have that one. But we also back here have a separate TV and DVD center. So you have true dual zone entertainment. You know, if maybe somebody's watching the game or the big race up front and you don't want to be a part of that, you can also go outside. Well, no, this has 3-zone entertainment. We have 1, 2, 3 back here. That's cool. Didn't even realize that as I'm yakking along here. See, you discover stuff every day. But like I said, you know, we can look at this thing all day, but the bottom line is it's clean. They took care of it, and they just weren't using it. And that's the only reason it's here on the market, because there is nothing wrong with it. So give us a call. Only 9,900 miles, too. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.